Hey everybody, we bought a Mongolian yurt and this is how it all came together. This is Dina and Alishka from Groovy Yurts who came to help us out. We first started with the floor, which fits together like giant puzzle pieces with tongue and groove connections. And this was installed on a deck that was put together before the yurt arrived. We then started to put up the lattice walls, connecting them to the door frame. And the lattice is connected using horsehair rope and a series of knots. And then at the center of it all, we have the piece called the tunu, which holds it all together. And hoons, which are the long wooden poles, are then inserted and pegged between the lattice and the tunu. The tunu is held up by two poles called bagans, and each bagan represents either male or female who work together to hold up the universe equally. We then installed the windows and then began working on the outside. The first layer is a mosquito netting, which obviously keeps out mosquitoes and other bugs. And then we started to prepare the sheep wool insulation with the help of the little barracuda ninja who, no matter how much we tried, would not be our friend. And it wouldn't be a successful project without some cut-eye from your husband, who's tired of you bossing him around. The next layer is a fabric lining. And then comes the sheep wool insulation, which is all secured down with horsehair rope. Hey, did you guys ever hear the joke about how many people it takes to put up a yurt? Well, I haven't heard it because I don't think it's a real joke, but it took about 5 of us to put it up. And then we start to install the house wrap, which keeps out water and moisture and makes the yurt weather resistant. And one of our favorite features of the yurt are the door and the hoons, which are all hand-painted by women who sing as they work. And an interesting thing about yurts is that it's impolite to knock on the door because everyone is always welcome. When entering, one is to be mindful to not hit or walk on the door frame, as there is a protective spirit living within it. It is also a tradition to enter and exit leading with the right foot. Then comes the icing on the cake, the final layer. It is made from canvas and decorated with Buddhist symbols. One of the symbols is the infinity knot, which symbolizes death, rebirth, universal harmony, and connection. The erg then goes on top of the tunu, offering rain protection while allowing light to flow into the yurt. And everything is tied down and secured with horsehair rope. The skirting has a Greek meander pattern symbolizing infinity and the internal flow of things. It mimics the serpent, which is a symbol of guardianship and healing. As you can see, we worked until we had no more daylight and neared completion at the end of our second day. It took nearly 3 days to complete because of rain and snow, but the team got it done. Here's a sneak peek inside the yurt before we furnish it. Thank you, Groovy Yurts, for making it possible for us to have a Mongolian yurt in Canada. Yurt!